Has it crashed already? I didn't even get to the fucking intro and it's not doing anything. Partly because for some reason game capture is supposed to be the one being recorded. But for reasons unbeknown to me, it actually showed FPS in the corner. That well, it's fixed. I don't know what the fuck happened there. And also, it actually full on is trying to. You know, it full on for some reason is counting the FPS. But what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Because I don't want the thing to appear. But it does, even though I'm clearly recording the fucking game. And I don't remember it doing that the previous time, so I don't know what the fuck has happened. So allow me to set it. I don't know if I am going to. I think I actually am having to fully restart it. Well, I wish I didn't have to do this, but this is what happens when I prefer to keep the FPS visible on my side. Because otherwise then it just looks wrong as soon as it's invisible playing. But it's supposed to be game capture fault. So I don't know why. If thought it was a good idea to actually show it. That's not on. So granted, I can't exactly say when it's spanked up incomes. I wonder if Arkham City is going to be extremely similar to this. It better not be. Because by that point they should have fixed it. I still don't know why any of that was happening. And yes. Are you fucking serious? Well, that's also not on. Because this game has not remembered that I got the map for this area right at the fucking end. Clearly it did not. Why? I don't fucking know. All I can remember is I had to use a guide to fucking find it because I just never went to the bottom of the floor.
What? You're nearly done? Are you cheating? Looking them up on the internet? Tell me.
How did he know that I was looking at Batman Arkham videos? Like many other people have done. Yeah, because I remember in the end, just glad that the last lot were all very close to each other. But I still don't get why it just decided not to save the point of me finding it. Granted, it took like no time at all to obtain, but I can still say it's a mild annoyance. Because I don't know what else it is. So I haven't even done an actual full-on intro because shenanigans have happened. You know, like for some reason it's saying that game captures the one being recorded, even though it was acting very much like display capture, where it just captures the screen itself and not even the game. So I don't get how that even fucking works. And then I may have done a thing where I forgot that it went to 10 minutes. Because I may have been looking at Discord for too long. And yes, I could have started at 5 minutes, but it's a Saturday. You're gonna get the extra hour regardless. Okay, I may not. That's already the second viewer gone. Because that's exactly what I need to see. I still have that fucking curse. And at this rate, it's gonna be fucking permanent. I don't know if I even said that correctly. But pretty much it was I know. Oh wait, hang on, did I just come all the way up here to realize I need to go back down? I think I just did. Yes, I fucking did, of course. Why is this one wooden chair here and I can't even fucking destroy it? This indestructible chair. Clearly made out of nth metal. If anyone understands what the fuck nth metal even is, that isn't just me. But yes, have not disclosed, but if I can draw these extremely quickly, like within an hour, I am going to do Arkham City immediately afterwards. Otherwise, it's a Pokemon type only run. If it exceeds that hour. Right, well, because I have not done one in a while. So, why not? Basically, you can climb up to this part. Which normally does end up meaning that we have a vent. And I still hate the fact that there's no blind inside. And that just sounds really weird. There we go.
Yet again, I found myself watching him.
Who?
No one can provide a cure. He laughs in the face of
Oh
those
yeah,
who
oh yeah,
try.
Joker, isn't it?
Amadeus would not have let him live.
I don't know who else
And
would be.
neither should I. One last sip of cognac, and I was ready.
If he was planning to kill the Joker, why didn't he? Batman would be pissed, but also just mean that this would never have happened. So it's a good and a bad thing. I mean, bad because we would just not get this great game, but then good because in universe, less problems. Oh, now wow, how dare you fucking disappear without giving me a chance to see you. I think, like, in most genuine cases, if the Joker was a real person, would the law ever let him live? Well, based on a lot of things. No, because they're gonna see, oh, the person constantly gets out of prison. And, like, the psychiatric care does not help. He's clearly somehow sane, but also insane at the same time. Yeah, but what I did see somehow behind, well, just like It's not an Easter egg, but interesting tidbit that all the way out there is literally just a cube with a Harley Quinn render on it. I think an official one? So not like any certain one. But who the fuck is Maxie Zeus? Oh, okay, so it's not the actual Zeus. He just believes himself to be. Oh, that's great now, isn't it? But 1979? Why have I never heard of it until now? And I'm pretty sure that is, yeah, that is absolutely everything in here. And considering we have medical facility left, and we don't even need the map. Although I'm pretty sure we still need to find the Joker teeth, so that's fun. In the loosest sense possible. Because it took me forever to find 2 Joker teeth. I think it, yeah, it just took so long because of where they located it. Which was above the warden's office. A place that you're not exactly going to be checking because it holds technically no story relevance. So if you base on that, you're not gonna know, and also you don't exactly hear the Joker teeth until you are within a few feet of it on the same level. I only found it because of a video. Because I thought I'd scoured everywhere, because I never thought to look up. And now I'm having to go back up, because exactly what I wanted to do. Go up and down this one elevator shaft near North Kirkuk. Because the elevator itself just never got fixed. Which I still don't get why they never thought to do that way. It's the end of the game. Kind of have it so that they are fixed, even if this would technically be like only a few minutes after beating the game. Like, I wonder how we would technically like pan out. Like, if the Batman was to ever do this, would it be like, oh, does he do all of them at the start? Like, all the ones he can do, or just do what I would attempt to do, where you, well, either leave it all the way to the end, where the campaign is done, or where you have all the, well, not upgrades, but gadgets. But then there's always going to be that one upgrade that you need. But you can't get it until the end of, pretty much end of the game. Okay, this is going to spin me out to east. Even though I can still get to where I want to through here. Feels like this game's not stabilizing the greatest. Even without it showing the FPS, I can still feel it. Is this still gonna do the cutscene or not? Okay, it's not. I guess I did not mention. Because I didn't fucking realize. But in the Return to Arkham version of this game, they actually added the rain that was seen in the opening. And it's for the... Well, the main possibility that's why it's not in the game itself is hardware limitations. Which I feel like they could have put on the PC. I mean, granted, the original game was 2009, so Gaming Year Edition was 2010. But PC in 2010, I'm pretty sure could have handled it somewhat. I mean, it was after the time of can your PC handle Crisis? Not that no, I'm saying I was there for that. I just know it was a thing for how many times I fucking heard it. Okay, so clearly this is more than I thought. So you have some tapes.
Patient's name is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. So, Edward, Warden Sharp tells me you've been leaving threatening riddles scrawled on the asylum walls. Again.
One would have to be severely paranoid to read threats into harmless riddles, Dr. Young. May I test you with one?
Very well.
What is it that walks on 4 legs, then 2 legs, and finally 3 legs?
Oh no.
A human being. As a baby, it crawls on 4 legs. As an adult, it walks on 2. And in later years, it uses a cane.
Good try. But the answer to all 3 is a baby. True, it crawls on all 4s, but cut off its legs and it can only wiggle on 2 limbs. Give it a crutch, it can hobble around on 3.
What?
It's horrible. How can you even joke about that?
Easily, Doctor. It's not my baby.
So at the same time, really, that sounds like a shit riddle. I mean, okay, the original answer of humans more accurate, but it's still on the side of the Riddler's answer is weird as shit. Oh yeah, this is where the commissioner was at one point that you couldn't even fucking see him. Oh, I'm trying with it. Is he even heard? Well, I'm pretty sure he's mentioned. I don't know if he's directly said to because it's not like in City where you do hear his voice and don't. And I Origin certainly clean the first game where you actually see him. Wait, so Batman was 38 to 39, and yet Alfred didn't appear until 43. God, that just seemed a bit weird, considering... Like, who did he have no one? Or someone else? I don't 100% know. And that's always epic character. Don't know who's left. Considering if it's Batman's voice counting, yeah, there's a lot of options. But I wonder if one of them is Robin. I don't think we... Oh, fuck. I did. Oh, I want to get that grunt again. No, I'm not gonna get it. But essentially it was just a given up one. I understand this is too small.
He watched as I entered the cell. He smiled as I showed him the knife. I told him how I will use it, how I will cleanse this city. And then, terror. I was paralyzed.
Oh yeah,
I
okay.
struggled.
Giant
I
question mark one,
screamed,
isn't it?
but I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his horrible porcelain face, and I heard the filth fall from his mouth. He laughed and called me that horrible name.
Well, what horrible name? Away, it's not gonna. Why would he repent? Be counterproductive. Okay, it displayed being a structural weakness. Cannot actually find the well, the ultra claw at it. What the fuck even is back here? Oh, okay, literally nothing. But the thing doesn't certain perspective, which in most cases only do just mean a fucking question mark. The stuff that I hate the most. But on which one of the three is it? That's a question. Because is there anything back here that isn't just going from one ventilation shaft to another? Because yeah, it just is. So it may say there's 4 in here, but it's really not helpful. Yeah, it's a new perspective, but if I could find where the question mark is, then maybe I could, you know, attempt to change my own perspective, but I don't know where it is. I could easily be looking on the wrong fucking side. Because that's what it is. Not like I can go to any other room.
Taped interview 39. Patient's name is Edward
39?
Nigma.
Jesus,
At this point,
that's a
it's time
lot.
to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process. I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that is where your fascination with riddles began. I believe discussing those years could explain your compulsive behavior.
Very well. My father hated me. Always called me a moron.
I see.
I was determined to prove him wrong, so I entered a contest at school. A $20 prize to the kid who could figure out an almost impossible logic problem. I won, of course.
By cheating.
And that pleased your father?
Hardly. He was convinced I had cheated. He kept yelling, "You must have cheated! Admit it, you moron! You cheated!" I swore I didn't, and he hit me for lying.
I'm sorry to hear that, Edward.
Don't be. He was right.
Yep. Yep, there's the points like initially. Oh, trouble because I couldn't have like trying to make it seem I wanted not. Oh, but he did fucking cheat. Because this is Edward Enigma we're talking about. Still do not know where the actual fuck the stuff is. If it says there's like 4 of them. So at least I can find that is the head of of an enemy that never got past the beta process. Like, it's still saying there's somehow one outside it. I'm completely where I am. Oh, I just did not go here. So there's still 2 on the other side. But the problem is, like, what do I have to entirely destroy? Okay, there's that, but what is the last one in this room? Because none of these are exactly gonna help. That's when I don't. Oh. Actually, yeah, that was helpful.
It must have been Crane. Another one who doesn't deserve to live. Why do these people thrive on chaos? Joker, in particular, desired anarchy. And since his escape will no doubt wreak it upon my city, I feel this is the end for my diary. Joker will be recaptured. My story will be told. I am not afraid. If Arkham becomes my cell, then I will know I
Let's
did
rate them
my
will be.
best. I will be remembered.
Well, if it's sharp, then you will be at some point. Also, why? I don't think I've ever seen this here.
Fireworks? What's there to celebrate?
Normally I like fireworks, but, well, you know.
Yes, I know exactly what. Why is it pointing out a single piece of fucking rope? Because I can't do anything with that. But still trying to make it seem like there is one in here. I don't know how. Maybe I got an interview tape.
Patient interview 44. This is yet another interview
Skips
with
5?
Edward Nigma. Yet to
Why?
make up my mind whether he's a genius or just deluded.
Both.
Whichever one he is, just being in his company is both irritating and exhausting.
Hello, Miss Young. You look tired. Anything you need my help with?
No, thank you, Edward. I am here to help you. We all are.
Forgive my arrogance, Doctor, but if you think I need your help, well, you're in the right place.
Let's look at it a different way. Throughout your career, you have specialized in bizarre
Specialized wrong.
clues that more often than not result in the
Americanism.
death of the unfortunate participants.
And if the citizens of Gotham were smarter, my games would be merely an amusing diversion.
Instead of death traps.
You really should be thanking me. Weeding out the ignorant, the stupid, the useless. But don't worry,
pretty sure he could do that without needing to
What a lovely photo on your desk,
do
Doctor.
death traps that take too long to make.
Mother, perhaps.
Put that down. Get out. Guards!
Why you be careful what you put around the criminals? How did that? The one is mentioned. And not seen until Arkham Origins and then Arkham Knight. His name's Garfield. Are you fucking serious? That is no good. Where is it? Let's look at right here. Where the ventilation is, and okay, this way it really does look like I'm not gonna have a chance of playing Arkham City due to my own rules of saying if it extends over an hour, then it's Pokemon. Which I have not played in a while in terms of the kind of streaming it. But I've not said what the type is. I may have torn around with one type and said it.
Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this
Okay, I thought I was going to talk about the website.
believed it could be
The website that did exist
psychiatric evaluation and
and then shut down.
has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story.
There should be only one in here. Okay, there was two. But I decided to make it seem like there was only the one? Oh, I still got to get the ability. Oh, great. I know I already found
To Arkham
one.
Asylum, our staff are here to help you.
Well, that's not
When
fun.
Amadeus Arkham built this
Because
fine institution,
I've said it before. But more in the case of
premier psychiatric
one
evaluation
left,
and
and I don't know where it
center
is.
has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated
So
here.
I just hope I can
That is only
find it.
half the story. Our low security wings offer
If I
normal
cannot,
and troubled
yeah, I've got no
individuals
chance.
a safe haven for recovery. An extensive breakdown of our costs and health care packages can
Yeah, because I still need to use that elevator to get to the ones there. So.
be found at the front desk or at www.arkhamcare.com/prices. We accept
Oh, great. If it says it, there is it. Okay, directly above, even if. There we go. Well, because it was right in the entrance, and there was nothing right when the doors were, so obviously of the only logical explanation.
I am the
One
spirit
left.
of Amadeus Arkham. Even though Amadeus had long since passed, his spirit lived on, surviving moving through the walls of his asylum. When it
Oh,
chose
this was
me, I
where you
felt
had to
proud.
blow 2 places
I was
at
honored to
once.
continue his work,
Otherwise you'd fail.
to cleanse this city. If you are strong-willed enough to follow my tales, you are strong-minded enough to deduce my identity. Come and find me, friends. Together, we will save Gotham.
Psychiatric Evaluation and Rehabilitation Center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Our low
I know I'm having to check the map along that, but that's in case I don't make a wrong turn.
a safe haven for
Because know me, I will make a wrong fucking turn. Like, it's not in the case of me having no sense of direction. Oh, wait, hang on. The door... If the door is locked, then how the bloody hell am I actually meant to get to here? Like, is that only possible if I go upwards? Like, that's all I can think of. Like, and yeah, I think that is gonna be the case. As much as I can here, elevator doesn't work. So very much is gonna be go up the top. Mainly over there. Should be the last few, because I don't know anywhere else I have to look. Because I arguably did most of it in the previous stream. With bits here and there throughout the first, like, 3 parts. Okay, maybe it is not. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to get to there then? If the door... Like, how am I supposed to get there? If this is supposed to be like the only way, but the door is locked. Unless I have to use a cryptographic sequence on it. Meaning I did all of that to get fucking nowhere. Yeah, there's nothing coming up for me to use considering the locked. So I don't know what the fuck I meant to do. Considering right here is where the lift is supposed to be. Not exactly below. So I don't know as to how you even get to there. I just like I know you were able to get that previously, but then you have to think of it that you do that via that. Then you go to it and the door's locked. And it's near enough the only logical way to get into there because of this. So I don't know what the fuck you're meant to do. There's nothing for ultra black clawing. Pretty sure this just Oh wait, no. You use this instead, okay. But I'm not absolutely out of it. But then also you can then that's locked. So is it just more shafts? That's what it looks like.
Do you like riddles, Batman?
Weird and a bit late for Riddler to say one likes riddles. Because I didn't have much he'd done. Okay, what am I Is it supposed to be that?
That one was
Yes.
impossible to solve. How did you do it?
Was it that? I don't know how you're gonna call that impossible. Because there was some other stuff that you were trying to even up was easy, and then it just was not. Yeah, that's right, definitely gonna be what I can't solve that enough. Especially when you try and figure out where the
Let's
fuck
discuss
to
your
go.
obsession with Batman.
Hardly an obsession, Miss Young. I simply feel an obligation to expose him.
You know who he is?
More important, I know what he is.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. The mask, the weapons, the scare tactics. He's a criminal. No different than Joker or Two-Face. Or myself.
Most people consider him a hero.
Most people are idiots. They can't see Batman for the villain he is. Riddle me this. How did he get his car and his gadgets? With money stolen from the criminals he defeats.
Oh, for
Why
fuck's
is
sake, yeah,
Gordon
he
turn a
fucked it.
blind eye to his antics? Batman bribes him. The answers are right in front of your stupid, gawking face.
Please,
Yeah, okay, it's
calm
not
down.
bribery. It's called massive allowance.
Law-abiding man does those things. No one's that selfless. Batman is as vile as they come.
Security! Security!
Okay, I can see where that is, but... Oh, wait. Okay, would have to be up top. I'm not in anywhere else in. And I'm going to ruin the A button. As I have done the previous 20 times by doing that exact same thing. Yeah, because this was where Scarecrow was. So I just... The tracks are just horrifying.
I'm losing patience. You're cheating. You must be.
Oh, fuck. Found one's location? Even though that shouldn't... Can't really do that yet, because I still have one more Joker well, a Joker tooth to find. Tape. And the middle. Two are gonna be able to find easy enough. I'm gonna have to actually look up as to where the last one is. Not that way. Don't know why I thought about going that way. Alright, Johnny. Go through that way, and it's completely blocked off. this was when the initial Scarecrow encounter happened. The one with Batman thinking, oh, Jim is dead. When surprisingly, he isn't surprised till the end, but for some reasons I don't know, voice actor got changed. Maybe for Arkham Knight. No one knows. Please don't they changed the end of every voice actor apart from the main two. I guess I think Quinn stayed the same and possibly Ivy. For the rest, I guess Penguin.
This is my final interview with Edward. I have gone as far as I can. I can no longer tolerate his mood swings and tantrums. I have more important work to be getting on with. He will be transferred to Dr. Whistler's care as of next week.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Edward. You're in a good mood.
I'm always in rare spirits when I'm about to be released.
Edward, you know you don't come up for parole for another 3 years.
First thing I'll do is have dinner at that Italian place on 19th Street.
Seriously, Edward.
I only hope Joker hasn't completely trashed the city. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
Wait. Have you been in contact with the Joker? He escaped Arkham weeks ago.
And yet, one hears things.
What things?
Uh-oh.
What have you heard?
Oh, something about a surprise party for Batman. I forget the rest. You know Joker. Yeah.
Edward, if you know anything, you've got to tell me. Lives could be at stake. What did Joker say?
You forget, Doctor. I'm the one who asks the riddles.
Well, that's a surprise point. Tony was not going to Arkham Asylum, taking it over, and then using Titan formula. Oh, no. Because it's not like White Shark from the newer Suicide Squad film. Not like that one. To someone who I don't know, apart from created in 2003. And now I actually am gonna have to look for where the stuff possibly is. I.e. the one Joker tooth. In medical facility, was it? Oh god, there's half an hour. Okay, yeah, it exceeded an hour. Okay, may not have been an hour for me doing the stuff, but the stream's been like for an hour, so we have that. Just, yep, 230.
Time for a riddle.
No. One left. Quite literally. One Joker tooth remaining. Just so I can do all 240. Even, it's annoying because of how far I want to possibly go. Best get out of this room, otherwise Scarecrow's gonna come alive again. I only need the one. Bellowing wherever the fuck it is. Because I just want it over and done with now. Good, okay, I've already got the ones where the last ones were. That's no fun. It's literally just in case of the one. Just ends up making it the most painful. So it's very much just a case of go back to exactly where the first one is set to be. And then just become your steps from there. It's how I was able to do the other one. What's the point of that highlighting a door and then impossible to even fucking open said door because it's barricaded? This, I hating how long this is going to take to find one item. Because like many other games, you spend so long trying to get one item, and it's either 100% completion or you really just want a certain weapon. You know, totally not like in a lot of RPGs, where you have to grind so much for one item. Because the devs decided to make it so unbelievably difficult to just get. Unless you are incredibly lucky. But I am not always incredibly lucky. It was like quite a literal random chance for whether or not I'm a lucky piece of shit. Like sometimes I genuinely can be and I'm surprised. It can usually feel like it's for one day. They're definitely not the ones around here. I already have a lot of them. Because I've already got the ones here as well, so... You know, there's already 5 in one room. Okay. There might be some in the patient observation I might have missed. Depends on where it is.
Well, welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, you would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story.
I don't know if there's gonna be anything. Because if it's around here, I've already got rid of the fuckers. I have not.
What? You did it? You must have cheated. There is no way you could have beaten me. Well, you asked for it, Batman. My final challenge for the whole of Gotham is just seconds away.
What? Please! You cheated, Batman. You turn around and run me.
Open up! No. I said open the door!
No.
No! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! No! Tell me, how did you
What do you
work
want,
out what I
Cam?
want? Do you hear
Jeremy.
me? I, Edward Nigma,
Your what? Your what? Your arc? Is that what you would do? Continue. Well, that was internet. The second to last one where it is just, oh, you found one location, and then once you get all of them, then it will actually do it. But that is all of them. All 240. Can I actually do it? Well, I do not know if the progress is even fucking saved. That is the fucking problem. The only thing I can think of to fully save it is by exiting the full building.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum.
Or
Our
there,
staff are here to help you.
then
With
the bottom right,
holidays,
that
Arkham
clearly
built its
shows.
finest
See? So 84%, because no challenge is complete. Where's not character trophies need to see. And then the Black Lake Prisoner. Where what the oh, murderer. Don't know why you'd ever have that as a tattoo, that just seems a bit weird. And also we've got some Hannibal Lecter shit going on. I guess if they're not wearing the full Joker get up like in City, because they were just shipped in from that game. And also the Batmobile that I wish this version was used in Arkham Knight instead of what it became. I really do wish it were, although I wonder how much of this is actually just based on how it looks, well, the Batmobile in the animated series. Although looking at all of these, oh my god, it would have taken too long to fucking make. Jesus. Like those pipes alone, I know how painful it is. Just to get them anywhere near without it looking awful. Like it being within each other and it just fucks up. Oh no, never gone when the inmates would have like one sleeve that's just really long and the other is a short sleeve. Like the middle one. Yeah, it may look good for visual effect, but really? And then we have the Batwing. I wish this was also used. But no. It's used heavily within Arkham Origins, considering he made it before the Batmobile, which... yeah, that makes logical sense. You get to fly through the skies before patrolling around on the ground. And yeah, might as well show Scarecrow the scariest one possible. Especially the gas mask, like the middle part. Oh god, that's terrifying. And also the completely black eyes. But also the rest of it, it's just scary shit. And then with this, well, obviously, if it's supposed to be one of a kind, clearly someone did a patch job at some point, considering that neat. Not looking good. But yeah, this was seen like once or twice in City. Mainly when it was Clayface disguising himself as the Joker. pretty sure the guards all have the same fucking face. It very much looks like it. Well, it's not like I've got anyone here to prove it. I literally just have myself. And really? Why has he got a hat on, even though I'm pretty sure in the game he does not have one at all? And the traitor, Frank Bones. For some reason he's missing his left eye. Very Nick Fury. Oh, and the henchman on Titan, that's either purple. Well, it looks like some of it's purple, all of it's shining me light. Okay, that does look a bit weird, but well, at least you can still see the effects of Venom here, even though the rest of him is not moving. Okay, I think that is enough of everything, with the last one being Harley Quinn, which you can make your own jokes about. Kind of interesting that in all 4 of the Arkham games, Harley Quinn's design radically changed through all of them. Because then you have this one that, I mean, looks like a nurse outfit for Asylum, and then black and red for City, and then even more black and red for Morning for Harley Quinn's Revenge, and then no costume for Origins because one did not exist because the general still couldn't tell, and then I think different black and red design for Night. Really just never looked the same, and I do not know the entire reason that's why they did that. Because it's no longer Batman where to upgrade the suit, it's for Quinn, it's literally just making a new costume for each game, I guess. But with that, on to Pokemon.